A heads up for future and current college students. The new free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, arrived during the holiday break, and there are some changes.
Yeah, Karen Kafa joins us now in Washington with what you need to know and how the delay could impact colleges and students during the upcoming year.
It's been a slow start for some as the Department of Education keeps this form available and open for just a few hours at a time as they update the site as needed. Typically, the FAFSA is available on October 1st, but the overhaul of the process caused a delay. That means students and families might have to get up to speed a little bit more quickly, but they also may wait a little bit longer for financial aid offers. A trimmed-down version of the free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA, is now available online.
You never know what federal aid you might be eligible for.
The new FAFSA, which will determine federal aid eligibility for the 2024-25 academic year, has reduced the number of questions for students from as many as 108 to as few as 18. The Department of Education says some applicants can complete the form in less than 10 minutes. The revamp, approved by Congress in 2019 and 2020, is a response to criticism that the previous process was too complicated and simplifies applications in two major ways. First, a tool connected with the IRS will allow all applicants to pull appropriate tax data from their parents' most recent income tax filings with their parents' consent.
The student will go in and say, yes, you can pull any information on file at the IRS for me. And then the parent will also go in and do the same.
Second, applicants can now skip questions that just aren't relevant to them. Also revised, the way aid is calculated. That's expected to boost the number of lower income students eligible for federal Pell Grants, which do not need to be repaid. But the new calculations eliminate the so-called sibling discount, where students who had a sibling enrolled in college were eligible for more aid. Colleges will begin to receive applicant data in late January, setting a tight clock for institutions that typically send aid award letters in March.
They will be scrambling to get those turned around so that students and families have adequate amount of time so that they can consider all of their options and make their enrollment decision.
The Department of Education describes this period right now as a soft launch. So they do say there will be some periods of time when the form is taken offline for maintenance or updates. So factor that additional time into your application timeline, but don't panic. They say schools won't get FAFSA data until the end of January anyway. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.